The Suzuki M109 was never a Suzuki M50 that grew up and got older. So don't buy an M50 thinking, oh, in a couple years it's going to be an M90, and then in a couple years after that it's going to be an M109. That's not how things work. That's only with humans and animals. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles, back from taking a little hiatus. I haven't done a test drive in like I don't know, 4 days. I got eye surgery and I'm blind now, but I'm back, and we have the Kawasaki, no, the Yamaha, no, this is the one and only, the Suzuki Boulevard M50. We see a lot of C50s. The M50s are not as common, and they're a little cooler. Let's just be honest. They are a little bit cooler. Cooler colors, cooler everything, cooler bars, cooler look, cooler feel. This is more the more aggressive version. Alright guys, let's take it for a spin. I'm pumped. I do really like these bikes. If we know more about it, don't forget to check the walk around. And remember, we do ship bikes all over the country. Shipping is really cheap. Alright guys, words of wisdom, Proverbs 18:12. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, but humility goes before honor. Humility, humbleness, the ability to be humble. Why don't they teach that in schools? I tell you what, the guys that I respect the most are not the guys who are out there puffing their chests and, you know, throwing dollar bills out and, you know, just like really flexing and showing how awesome they are. It's the guys who someone else is like, yo, just so you know, that guy's a big deal. You know what I mean? That guy's a titan in his industry. You know what I mean? But you talk to him and he you know, he's out there like serving tables because he wants to help. You know what I mean? That servant leadership. Those are the guys who you respect, because they don't care. Because they're not doing it for the fame or for people to think that they're great. I want to be like that. I want to be just like that. Alright guys, well that's funny. That piece should be a little more connected. There must be a little thing, a little pin that fell off. Oh well. Alright, so the same engine as the C50, except this has forward controls, different, better handlebars, and the color schemes are different, and the seat's different, and it's got a lot of different, the gauges are different. So the same reliability you would get from the other bike, just more cool. This is the bike that, it's like if the C50's for like the family man, the M50's for that guy who just left his, I'm not trying to say left his family, but like, not left, but left his, like, his other family. He left his parents, and now he's on his own. And he's gonna get a wife, he's gonna get a family with this bike, and then once he has that family, then he goes and gets a C50. This is like the Mustang, or like, you know, of the Suzuki cruiser bikes. Kind of. It's that style, you know what I mean? It's classy. If I had to compare this to another bike, like in the Harley line, I'd be like, it's like a Dyna. Or a Softail. It'd be in that category. What's cool about them is they're big, they're comfortable. I'm 6'2". I feel great. You know what I mean? These are forward controls, but for someone my height, they don't feel that forward. But I felt less forward, I guess. Let's go this way. I've had so many of these bikes, these Suzukis with the 805. I think it's 805cc motor, 50 cubic inch motor, and it is one of the most reliable bikes I've ever seen. I've seen them with 300 miles. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive, Sean. A brand new bike is reliable. Good job. I've seen them also with 50,000 miles or 60,000 miles, and it ran the same. It ran just like one with 300 miles. Okay, now we're going back to explaining why I said 300 miles. So I think these bikes are pretty. They're very durable, and I'm serious. I don't think I've ever taken one to the shop to get it fixed for anything. Now so disclosure, I'm sure they break. At the very least, they need tires and oil change. I've got great visibility out of these mirrors. Like, my shoulders is only covering, like, I don't know, 1/8 of the mirror, which is pretty good. So I got huge shoulders and humongous arms. When you got arms and shoulders this big, you're lucky if you can see half of your mirror. A quarter. If you can see a quarter out of your mirror, you're pretty lucky. You got your neutral light. You got your gas thing. Blacked out engine. It's funny how on these bikes you got the C line and then you have the M line. So this would be the baby. If this had a big brother. Big brother. No, not if. It does. It does have a big brother. And that big brother is Mr. Well, it's got two, actually. It's got Mr. M90. And it's got Mr. M109. This thing has some pretty big, big shoes to fill when it gets older. But, as we all know, bikes don't actually grow up and get older. They will never get any bigger. The M109 was never... Alright, I'm just going to clear some stuff up for you guys. The Suzuki M109 was never a Suzuki M50 that grew up and got older. So don't buy an M50 thinking, oh, in a couple of years it's going to be an M90, and then in a couple of years after that it's going to be an M109. That's not how things work. That's only with humans and animals. Motorcycles are not actually alive. They are actually created. Just to clear things up, I'm so sick of people buying like a Sportster and being like, I've had a Sportster for 3 years and not even a Dyna yet. Drives me nuts. So, it's in that same family though. It's in the M family. I'll tell you what, the M family is a good family. It's more muscly, a little more aggressive. They eat pizza for dinner and breakfast the next morning. Alright guys, that wraps it up. This bike is running good. Brakes good, shifts good. You know, it's funny, all the information you guys want to hear is the information I throw in the past 3 seconds. Brakes good, shifts good, runs good, looks good, feels good. I could have made this video 3 seconds long. Alright guys, remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? We'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. What's up guys, I'm Sean. Thanks for watching that great video. And as always, click down here to subscribe. And here's the next fun video for you guys to watch. We'll see you guys next time.
And that wasn't far enough away.
And I had no clue. I'm just gonna tell you guys to back off. Train your bikes and listen, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later. We're